What's up, YouTube? This is Groudon Empire, and I am back for another episode of my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Ranked Singles Series. Now, I know it has been a while since I've done the last episode, but I hope you guys are excited for this episode. The like goal for this video is going to be 30 likes, so make sure to demolish that like button down below if you want me to continue to upload videos to the channel. And without further ado, just look at this team. I want you guys to look at this team. And in the comment section, I want you guys to go down below and leave your vote for the MVP. Who do you think will be the MVP? Alright? And I'll give you a few moments to do that. And once you're done doing that, you do that right now before watching. And then after the episode, once you're done watching the episode, I want you guys to go back to that comment, reply to that comment with a comment letting us know if you were correct or not with who you thought the MVP was, especially after you were done watching. And do you still think, that your MVP vote initially was, were you correct? Was your initial vote indeed deserving to be the MVP, or was it wrong? And I want to know your reactions and how you felt about being right or about being wrong. And then what else you felt about this episode overall, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. And I just want to really know your feedback. I really want to hear from you. I want to know how you felt. It really means a lot to me. Anyways, back to this episode, this game, whatever's going on here. I picked Mamoswine as my lead because you see double dragons right there, and I'm like, hey, I have a Scarf Mamoswine. I want to pick my Mamoswine, all right? And we see a Suicune. I know for a fact that Suicune's coming 100% of the time, but forget about that for now, because I can use Heracross or Cresselia for that, right? But for Sylveon, I don't have anything for Sylveon. I can't use Heracross exactly or Cresselia for it because I need it to be damaged first. So I need a surefire answer for the Sylveon. So I'm going to go for Heatran as my second Pokemon. Alright, and once I do that, then the dragons are covered and Sylveon is covered. And now I can choose between Cresselia or Heracross for Kangaskhan, Cresselia, and opposing Suicune. Now, Cresselia, I don't want to pick Cresselia because I cannot deal with opposing Cresselia and Suicune, alright? Whereas Heracross can deal with all three of them. So at this point, I just think I'm just going to pick Heracross. It's going to be my best way of winning. That's what I think. So I'm going to just have Mamoswine, Heatran, and Heracross. So that's going to be the team that I'm going to be picking. And I don't know what the heck just happened there. I think I'm choking. I'm supposed to be picking Heracross. And oh man, that was something else. Yo, if I picked Cresselia instead, man, I think I would have been in trouble. If I didn't end up picking Heatran, I think I would have been in bigger trouble. But I got the Heatran, and we're going well. We're going good. All right, so I'll start off with the Mamoswine. My opponent starts off with the Salamence. He's going to intimidate me, but I don't think it matters. Icicle Spear, Toy Scarf Icicle Spear, man. Unless this guy has the biggest, sack of jewels in the world, he is not staying in with Salamence. He's going to switch out into Suicune. 100% guarantee he's going to have Suicune in the back. And I'm just going to go for Fissure because he has 1,719 points. There is no way this guy has 1,719 points and he's going to keep a Salamence in versus a Mamoswine. No way. So I'm just going to go for Fissure. And if it lands, awesome. If it doesn't land, I can take one Skull. So I can still go for another Fissure. And so I will. I will go for another Fissure. I will go for another Fissure. And we land the Fissure. Oh man, this Suicune just got destroyed. Alright, so let me explain why I went for Fissure. I predict... Okay, there's a Salamence in the back, right? And it doesn't matter if there's a Salamence in the back because I don't have a safe way. Anyways, this turn I go out into Heatran because it quad resists Hyper Voice. But yeah, I don't have a safe way to bring in Heracross and actually KO the opposing Suicune. Alright, because he's probably going to survive on Bullet Seed, maybe not, but he might just switch out into the Salamence, and if I go for Rock Blast, that's good and all, but if I get burned on my Heracross, then even though I'm Guts, it's still game over, so it's like, I think my best move was to go for, because even a burned Icicle Spear really hurts Salamence, you know what I'm saying, so I really think that my best move was to just go for Fissure until, just go for 3 Fissures if I have to, just land the Fissure and just get that Suicune out, 30, 30, 30, you have a good chance of hitting it, at least if you try it twice or 3 times or even more, right? So it's a good time. So right now I have a Choice Specs Heatran in front of me that I'm using, and the reason I'm deciding to really hard between Ancient Power and Flash Cannon is because I know he's gonna switch out because he's Choice Specs. There's no way he would do that much damage to Heatran otherwise. But is it worth going for Flash Cannon better or Ancient Power? Because they do the same damage. But I was like, hey, he's going to switch out guaranteed. Might as well go for Ancient Power because if I get stat boosts, then it's good game, right? It's good game. So I didn't get any stat boosts, but it's fine because, they would have both done pretty much the same damage, right? So it's whatever it is. But, yo, that was a lot of damage. That damage right there. Yo, Choice Specs Ancient Power did way too much damage to Salamence, man. That's crazy. So right now I just sack off Heatran because I think that what I can do is I can go on into my, my Mamoswine, and I can go for Icicle Spears. However, I can't go into Heracross. Heracross is going to faint. But I will say this. If my opponent switched out into Sylveon, there is a chance that I would have lost. I would have lost a Mamoswine to I would have just my Pokemon, my team. I would have lost a Mamoswine to the Sylveon because Sylveon could potentially survive 2 Icicle Spears if I get like 2 hits, and if I get 2 out of 5 hits twice in a row, I think Sylveon survives, and then his Salamence would have been remaining in the back, and then my Heracross would have just died to, the Salamence. So it's good for me that my opponent didn't go out into Sylveon, so it's awesome. That's awesome. That's amazing. And I got 4 hits off on the Sylveon. The Sylveon's almost gone, so I can easily go out into Heracross and finish it off with a Bullet Seed or an Earthquake. But honestly, I'm really nervous. I don't want to lose the game, so I'm just thinking really hard. I want to make sure that I press the right button, and I just want to make sure I don't press the wrong button. Pin Missile or Rock Blast or whatever. Need to make sure I pick the right move, and I do pick the right move, Bullet Seed, and awesome. And this is a good game. This is a good game, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That's the end. This is the end. All right, it's done. It's finished. I don't have to talk anymore about this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember to demolish that like button down below. Break the like goal of 30 likes if you want me to continue to upload videos your way. If you think there's some struggling going on with hitting the like goal, make sure to share the video with your friends and any people you think would be interested in this kind of episode, this kind of video, and they can help expand the empire and break that like goal. Remember to also leave the comment down below responding to your earlier comment who you thought deserved to be the MVP and your final thoughts and reactions. I really want to know what you guys have to think. This is Groudon Empire. Peace out.